Hello students, welcoming all of you to my YouTube channel. Today's in this video we will discuss about the chemical bonding and molecular structure. So this is the unit 4 of class 11 chemistry. Okay. So first question in our mind is, what is chemical bond? So see the definition of chemical bond. It is what? The attractive force which holds various constituents, that is atoms, ions, etc. together in different chemical species is called a chemical bond. Say this is a positive charge which is known as cation. And this is the negative charge which is known as anion. So we all know that the positively charged and negatively charged ion which are oppositely charged always attract each other. So there is a force between this cation and anion, and this is known as electrostatic force of attraction. Okay, because only ions, that is electrons, are involved in this attractive force, so it is known as electrostatic force of attraction. And this electrostatic force of attraction between the ions will form the chemical bond. So as the chemical bond form between the ions, similarly the chemical bond form in between the atom also. See, this is a chemical reaction which are in between hydrogen and chlorine. So two atoms of hydrogen react with two atoms of chlorine to give two atoms of hydrochloric acid, that is twice HCl. So these two atoms are combined together by some attractive force and form the bond. Okay, so this type of bond is known as covalent bond. So HCl will form the covalent bond, and they are formed by the sharing of electron. But here in case of cation and anion, they did not share the electron, they only transfer the electron from one to other. And see the another reaction. Here sodium reacts with chlorine to form the NaClS solid, which is also formed by the attractive force and is known as the ionic bond. So this is cation and this is anion. They will form this electrostatic force of attraction. And we will discuss about this ionic and covalent bond in our next section. Okay. Now there will be some question in our mind. Why do atoms combine? Why only certain combinations possible? That is what we all know, that H2O, that is water combination, is possible. Then H2O2, that is hydrogen peroxide, is also possible. But H3O and H5O2, their combination is not possible. So why? So that type of question will arise in our mind. And say, why do some atoms combine while certain do not? We all know that in the periodic table there are 118 number of elements are known. But if you see that the noble gases, that is the group 18 elements, do not participate in any chemical bond. Okay, so why they do not combine with another atoms or elements? So that is also a question in our mind. Then last one is the word, why do molecules possess definite shapes? So if you see that water has V-shaped structure, then again carbon dioxide, that is CO2, which has also a linear shape. Okay, and if you see that methane, CH4, which has also a tetrahedral shape, and these shapes are fixed in such type of compounds. But why this has definite shape, and who decided that this will have definite shape? So we will try to find out this type of questions in this chapter, okay, and try to find out the reason behind it. The first question which comes in our mind is what? Why chemical bond formation takes place? as we have discussed that there is a attractive force between the molecules to form this chemical bond. Why these chemical bonds are forming? So to answer this question, there is a two reason for this question. Okay, so first reason is what? To acquire stability, so that particular molecules or atoms try to be stable, so that is why they form the chemical bond between them. Let us consider an example. See, this is a waterfall which is shown in this video. Okay, so when water is flowing down the hill, its potential energy decreases, okay, and its stability increases at the lower level. So at the top level, its potential energy is very high and it is unstable. Similarly, the atoms also want to be stable by forming the chemical bonds between them. And we should know that energy is inversely proportional to stability. That means what? As the energy increases, the stability decreases, and as the energy decreases, the stability will increases. Okay. So atoms or ions acquire stability, then lowers energy, and this loss of energy takes place during the bond formation. So when chemical bond is formed, that atoms lose energy and get stable. So this is the first reason for the formation of chemical bond between atom or ions. See, I am taking the example of formation of sodium chloride. Okay. So we know that sodium has atomic number what? 11, and its electronic configuration is 281, or we can also write it as 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. So valence shell or outermost electronic configuration is what? 3s1. So during the formation of NaCl, sodium will lose its outermost electron to get the stable nearest neighboring noble gas electronic configuration. So it will remove its outermost electron and it will form the Na positive ion. So its electronic configuration will be what? 2A, that is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. See, in case of chlorine, chlorine has atomic number 17 and its electronic configuration is what? See, its valence shell or outermost shell has 7 electrons. So to complete its octet or to get the stability, it will try to get the nearest noble gas electronic configuration. Okay, that is why it will accept 1 electron and it will complete its valence shell. By gaining this electron, it will form the chloride ion. Now these will combine together and form the sodium chloride ion. So this is the electrostatic force between these two ions, and which is the formation of chemical bond between them. And this is also important that during this formation of bonds, some amount of energy will release. So as these two ions are in bonded situation, they releases energy, and so their stability increases as the energy decreases. Okay. So as the waterfall is flowing down, its potential energy decreases and its stability increases. Similarly, during the formation of this chemical bond, its energy decreases and therefore its stability increases. So that is why chemical bond will form between the atoms or ions. This is the first reason of this question, that why chemical bond formation takes place. Second reason for the formation of chemical bond is what? To acquire the electronic configuration of noble gases. So they will either try to form the duplet or the octet state. Okay. So what is duplet state? That is 2 electrons in valence shell is known as duplet state, and octet state means what? That is 8 electrons are there in the valence shell. So the atoms which follow these duplet state rules are what? Hydrogen and helium. And except all these elements, the other will follow the octet state rule. So all atoms or ions want to be noble gas configuration. That is why they try to form the chemical bonding between them. So what are the noble gases? So these are the noble gases, that is what? Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. So in the periodic table, their position is in the 18 group. You can remember these noble gases by using a mnemonic form, that is what? Hina, Nina or Karina ki X-ray Rangin. So all these elements follow the duplet and octet state rule. That is, their valence shell has complete electrons. And they follow the magic number rule. So magic numbers are what? 2, 8, 8, 18, 18, 32. So if the first atomic number of helium is 2, then we should add 2 plus 8, that is equal to 10. Then 10 plus 8, that is equal to 18. Again 18 plus 18, that is equal to 36. Then 36 plus 18, that is 54. And 54 plus 32, that is 86. So these are the magic number which only follow these noble gases. So all the atoms or ions try to get the noble gas electronic configuration, because noble gases are rich in electrons and they are chemically inert. So as we have already mentioned in this example, that sodium has electronic configuration is what? 281, that is, it has valence shell electronic configuration is only 3s1. So if you see there, what is the nearest noble gas of sodium? So nearest noble gas of sodium will be what? Neon, because atomic number of sodium is 11 and it is 10. So sodium will always try to get the nearest noble gas electronic configuration. That is why it will be easier to remove this outermost electron to get this stable electronic configuration. Okay, so it will remove this electron and get the electronic configuration of neon. Similarly, you can see in the case of chlorine that chlorine has atomic number 17 and its valence shell has 7 electron, that is 3s2 3p5. Now chlorine is unstable. So to maintain its stability, it will try to get the nearest noble gas electronic configuration. And what is the nearest noble gas of chlorine? That is argon. Okay, its atomic number is 18 and it's 17. And it will be easier to get the nearest noble gas electronic configuration by gaining 1 electron. That is why chlorine will accept 1 electron and form the chloride ion. So because of these reasons, various constituent atoms or ions try to make the chemical bond. So there were two scientists whose name was Koshel and Lewis. Okay, and they tried to explain the formation of chemical bond which was based on inertness of noble gases. Okay, and these two scientists also get that the noble gases are stable by completing their octet, and so other elements also try to complete their octet as noble gases to maintain their stability. Okay, so according to Koshel and Lewis, they mentioned that atoms has two parts. First one is known as kernel. Okay, kernel means there is a nucleus plus inner shell, and the another part is the outer shell, and this outer shell will participate in bonding. So according to Lewis, atoms achieve the stable octet when they are linked by chemical bonds. So we have taken the similar example in which sodium and chlorine combine together to form the sodium chloride. So sodium has achieved the nearest noble gas electronic configuration, that is neon, and chlorine has attained the nearest noble gas electronic configuration, that is argon. This bond is basically known as electrovalent bond, and this is found in the ionic compounds. So the definition of electrovalent bond is what? The bond formed between the positive and negative ions by the electrostatic force of attraction is termed as electrovalent bond, and the electrovalence is equal to the number of unit charge on the ions. So the electrovalency of sodium will be what? 1, and also chlorine is 1. See the another example of formation of chemical bond between calcium and fluoride ion. Okay, so calcium has electronic configuration what? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6 and 4s2. So it has atomic number 20. Okay, or we can write it as argon 4s2. So it has 2 electrons in its valence shell, and to gain the nearest noble gas electronic configuration, it will be easier to remove this electron and get the noble gas electronic configuration, that is argon. Similarly, in case of fluorine, the valence electronic configuration is 2s2, 2p5, and after gaining the electron, it will get the stability and having the nearest noble gas electronic configuration neon, and after combining both of these two ions, it will form calcium fluoride. So the bond between them is known as the electrovalent bond. So this is all about the reason for the formation of chemical bond between the constituent atoms or ions. Okay, so this is all about today's session. Hope you like this video. For more updates, please do like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.